Hello everyone. In this tutorial I'm going to teach Python. First of all, you need to you can download any book related to the Python, but I have already downloaded one PDF file which is about the Python. So this is the book which is about the Python. This is the basics. We just only go through the basics first, but we will go for the advanced also. So this is the book. Let me just go to the page. So Python is a programming language just like C++. In my previous videos I have already discussed the programming languages, programming softwares, these things, IDEs. So today I'm not going to go through the details, but I will teach you about the syntax of Python and also some behaviors about the Python, whatever, which is better than the other programming languages. So this is the book. You can also download it from the Google. This is free. So first of all, you need to install a software or programming software that you can write your Python program inside that. I have already installed the Anaconda. You can also download it. This is free. This is the Anaconda Navigator. Actually, in this Anaconda Navigator you have so many other softwares which are or you can just write your Python code inside that softwares, just like Spider, Jupyter, Jupyter Notebook, these things. So I'm using Jupyter Notebook. So I'm going to launch this. This will be opened in your browser. I'm using Google Chrome, so this will be opened on the Google Chrome. So these are the folders where you want to save your file. Right now I'm right here, so I want to make a new file. I'm going to go to the new and also Python 3. This is the eldest version. So this here you can just write your code as many lines as you want, and for example, let me just write print and hello world. So if I want to compile this and run this, I just use the shift and enter, so it will be compiled. Shift. So this will just show me the hello world, and this is how you're going to print strings. Just like in C++ you had cout, or in Java you had system.out.println or system.out.print. So here we are using print as showing the strings. Let me just make a variable. For example, a is equals to 10. Right now if I compile this, it will not show me the value of 10 or any of them because I did not print this. So we can also print the value of a, which is 10, just by writing a and also compile this. It will show me 10, which means 10 is stored in variable a. So this is the variable and data types. These are the syntaxes, the very common things that you have to know in Python, these things. So here you don't need to write the data type of the variables, as you when we use the C++, you were using an int as integer or string as the string, char as the character, or other data types. But here you do not need to specify this. You just write a variable. For example, here I'm going to use name, but I'm going to assign the value, which is, let's just say Hadi. So here when I compile this, now there will be nothing will be shown. But if I say name, it means the name is Hadi. This is a string or combination of characters, so it will be stored in single quotation. It means this is a string. So this is this. If I also use, let's just say, and let's just store a character, it will be also the same as you will say char is equals to c. This is c. If I say what's the char, it will be shown as c. So here you don't need to write. This is also more simple, the simplest programming, better than the C++ or Java. So here we just discussed the syntax of Python. You can just download the PDF file, and where did I open? Yes, here. So you can go through this book and see how you're going to install the Python IDE in your computer. Any of the operating system that you're using, maybe Windows or Linux, Unix, or Mac. So this is just discussing the popularity of the Python when it was started. These things you can just go through the history by yourself. We will go through the book. Just write this here. This is the sample program in C, and this is the sample program in Python that we already wrote this and compiled. So let's go through the okay, you have to use this book, these things. Let me just go a little bit down. So print hello or these things, how you compile this. This is, we have already set up our Python IDE in Windows, or if you want to use the IDE installer. This is the Python 3.8, and this is so how you're going to open the IDE through the Windows, through Mac, through the Linux or Unix. Those things, they are discussed here already. You can go through this book, and we are going to go through the syntax of Python. I have discussed very few, but we will go through the other things also here. And another thing that I want to go through this, let me just write the program. For example, you're going to say 1 plus 2. Now if I compile this, it will show me the exact value as I just wrote 1 plus 2, but it will show the 3 because it already operated. So plus is the operator. Here we are going to say a is equals to a was already 10. We can say a plus 10, it will be 20, but it's not showing, so we are going to say a. It will show me the 20 here. How you operate, for example, this is the addition operation. You can use the minus or subtract, or you can use the multiplication. Let's just do one more thing. If I say a is equal to a percentage 2, what would be the answer? And let me just write a also. It will show me the value of a. This equals to 0. Why? It means when you, this is the remainder operation, you divide a by 2. If the remainder is 0, it will show you 0. If the remainder is 1, it will show you 1. Let's just say a is equals, right now a is 0. If I say a is equals to a plus 3, it will be 3, and if I show the a, it will be 3. Now if I do the remainder operation here, if I just say a is equals to a remainder 2, it should show me 1. But if I say it, yeah, here, because it was 3 divided by 2, the remainder will be 1. These are the operations. You can do the multiplication, you can do the division operation also. So if we go through some sample programs here inside the book, it's also discussed, it's also discussing the 1 plus 1 is equals to the operation, or hello world. If you write print hello world, so it will show the hello world, these things. So we will go through the programs only, and we can discuss, we will go through the advanced Python also. We will go through the some packages that you need to install those things in future. So this was just the syntax. In the next video I am going to discuss in our programs, and some more about the Python. So guys, thank you for watching the video.